So let's find a comfortable seat. Close the eyes. And just take a few breaths, tuning into your breath. Very gentle. And just aware of the depth of the breath and any sensations that are present in your body currently. Any thoughts that are repetitive. Just anything. Take note of here and now. So a lot of times when I teach, I really press into the mantras. I love the breath work, but the mantras are something that I've just sort of let consume me. So tonight's going to be strictly breath work. Well, not strictly, of course we tune in Ong Namo Gurudev Namo and Ad Gare Name. Let's bring the palms together and rub them. Eyes closed, chin tucked back slightly. Press the base of your thumbs to heart center. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, hold, pause, engage up on your root lock. And exhale. Hold the breath out for 1 moment. Inhale. Adgare name, Jugadgare name, Satgare name, Siri Gurudeve name. Adgare name, Jugadgare name, Satgare name, Siri Gurudeve name. Adgare name, Jugadgare name, Satgare name, Siri Gurudeve name. Inhale. And exhale. Let me put that on Do Not Disturb, So I'm going to start with Nadi Shodhana, which is a very balancing breath, a breath we've done many times together, if you have tuned in many times. So middle and index finger of the right hand, right at the third eye, press in gently, close the eyes, cross them up, and then focus right where the fingertips are. So we'll be closing off the left nostril with the ring finger, right nostril with the thumb, our index finger and middle are together at the third eye. Take one inhale together. Exhale. So I'll cue inhales and each switch is an exhale. Close off the left, inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Inhale. Switch. And 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 switch. Relax the hand, just breathe. So with mental conditions like anxiety, depression, and even to some degree physical conditions that manifest as pain, there's like a chemical response that happens in the body. Then oftentimes our minds react to that and make it worse. It's like we can't not focus on whatever it is, whether it is the repetitive thought causing the anxiety or the pain coming from the headache or shoulder ache or whatever it may be. Part of what meditation and breathwork can do is give you the ability to alter your focus, to focus on something else. Not necessarily to like bypass with it, but just to draw your awareness to something else so you can sit with whatever's going on, because normally we can't just stop it. With the breath work, we really, if there's no particular focus, we're just focusing. That breath always makes it to where I can't talk. Focusing on the edge of the breath. So really hearing the sound, feeling it as it enters and exits our body, and just letting the breath become our complete reality in that moment. Nothing else matters, not the external, not the internal, just the breath. Unless, of course, your body's screaming to the point where you have to move, then we move. Let's go ahead and do some small head circles, real small. Reverse directions. Center. Just draw the nose up, looking up. We're just extending the front of our neck. We're not crashing into the back of the neck, so we're not leaning back. Just merely extending the jaw upward. And if you want more of a stretch here, you can push the chin out a bit. Give you a bit of an underbite. Or is that an overbite? Breathe. Mentally vibrating Sat when you inhale and Nam when you exhale. Draw the head a little bit over to the left, getting into the front right side of the neck. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Bring it forward a little bit, but we're still over to the left, extending the back right side of the neck. Chin to chest. Draw your head a bit over to the right, getting into the back left of the neck. Right ear to right towards right shoulder. Get the breath deep. Every inhale is an opportunity to expand. Every exhale is a chance to relax and let go of something. Something may be as simple as that breath, but it could be as complex as an emotion that you've been carrying since you were 5. Draw the head back a little bit, extending into the front left of the neck. Come center. Just draw a few small circles each way. So with meditation, to really obtain the deeper states, one of the precursors is to be comfortable. You know, if your hips or your knees or your arms are yelling at you, it's really difficult to hit that point of no mind. And on the flip side, there are meditations that are to build grit, where you're holding a difficult posture for an extended period of time and really pressing through the pain, pressing through the difficulty of it to get on the other side to where you really quit noticing it. It's kind of an interesting duality within the systems where we are pressing for that no mind, and part of it is as comfortable as possible so you can actually experience it. And the other part of it is making yourself as uncomfortable as possible so you can press through that discomfort and still obtain the same thing. But you know, like chronic pains, it can be very distracting, and even if those chronic pains are, you know, mental, like anxiety, depression, things of that nature. But we learn to really look, like, where is this coming from? Where is this seated? Why am I feeling this way? Why is this happening? This awareness comes with time and practice. So we're going to do some segmented breath. Segmented breaths are inhaling in strokes and exhaling in strokes. Sometimes you'll hear it's like 2 stroke inhale, 1 stroke exhale. Today we're going to start 2 and 2, so 2 in, 2 out, and then we'll do 3 and 3, and then 4 and 4. About 2 minutes each. So whenever you're doing this, on like the 2, your inhale, the first breath fills the diaphragm, second will fill the lungs, and then when you exhale, first part of the exhale deflates the lungs, second part diaphragm, so it's like... And we just get that rhythm, and you may not match mine, you find your own rhythm. And then with the 3, it'll be a little bit different, and the 4 naturally will be even a little bit more different. Let's close the eyes. Let's bring the pinky tip and the thumb tip together. Buddhi Mudra. Eyes closed, 2 stroke inhale, 2 stroke exhale. And if you can't breathe through your nose, you can always do that through the mouth. Make there be a distinct gap in between the segments. So it's like pause, 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 pause. Mentally vibrating Sat on the inhales, Nam on the exhales. Inhale. Hold the breath. 1 moment. Squeeze up on the pelvic floor, just internal muscles though. It's like you're stopping gas, holding in urine. And exhale. We'll inhale 3 strokes, exhale 3 strokes. And really be certain you're filling inhale from the bottom up, and you're exhaling top down. Inhale deep. Exhale. Just take a few breaths. You may be feeling a little lightheaded right now. These segmented breaths have a tendency to really over-oxygenate you, which can get you kind of high. 3 drugs from Through Breath Yoga. Now, 4 stroke in, 4 stroke out. And you can coordinate the mantra Satanama, Satanama with the strokes. Inhale, exhale. Just relax your hands. Do a check-in. Notice where you're at. If there's been any shifts since the beginning of the practice. If so, just look at it. We don't judge. You're free to label. But make sure the labels are not judgment. What you've been saying, that was really good, is a judgment. Just simply say, that was. There's a common mantra, Sohang. It's Soheng, Hang, but Sohang. And it is another mantra that will be aligned with the breath. It just means I am thou. I am thou. I am what? What's the problem? We don't really know. We're energy. We're like this solid mass that is in fact not solid. We're full of liquid, but that liquid is not even really liquid. Every cell is separate. Everything's vibrating and there's space in between it. So nothing is really solid. So it's like, what are we? We are our experiences, kind of, but not really. We're our personalities, kind of, but not really. We tend to label ourselves heavily and label our experiences heavily. And this is where a lot of our sickness comes from, is, believing these labels. And oftentimes our doctors do it for us. They're like, you are asthmatic. Stamp right on the forehead. So boom, you're asthmatic. Sure, you may be having a physical thing that's causing a thing. The second that you have a label and you accept it fully, it becomes your reality. It may be a part of you, but it is not you. Any sickness it's just there. It's something that we learn to walk with, live with, hopefully overcome. I firmly believe that even the incurable can be overcome. It just takes attention, intention, and ultimately a heightened sense of self-awareness and self-love. Getting there is a lot of steps forward, some steps backwards. But to really gain that forward momentum, sometimes we got to take a few steps back to slingshot us to where we need to be. Think of a slingshot. You reach back, you let go, it goes. Backpedaling it's a fact of existence. Like everything has a sort of oscillation. Everything has a vibration. Just learn to walk with whatever ours are. We will end with the calm heart meditation, which is the slow inhale, holding the breath in, slow exhale, holding the breath out. Bring our right hand over our heart center. And this time we'll have our left hand at our side, Gyan Mudra. So index finger and thumb tips touch. The rest of our fingers pointing up, palm forward, elbow relaxed at our side. Tuck your chin down and back slightly, and really feel that extension in your cervical spine. So when we're holding in, don't stress or strain. When we're holding out, don't stress or strain. And if you want to expand your time a little bit when you're holding in and you want to exhale, just suck a little bit more air in. There's almost always room for more. And on the exhale, when you're holding out, just push a little bit more air out. This can really help you extend your time. Eyes closed. Inhale. Hold. Relax the chest, shoulders, neck. Just relax into this. But whenever you need to, you exhale and hold out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Meet the other hand on top of the heart center. Let's press a healing. In fact, Tamara, this will be my assignment to you of sorts. This is, according to Yogananda, a scientific healing affirmation. It is, I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. So again, that is, I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. We're going to repeat it for a time, whisper it, silent, whisper, and repeat. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. And say it like you mean it with all of your being. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. Silent. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. I am renewed and strengthened by thy life-giving energy. Just breathe. Three Satnams and a powerful Om. Satnam. 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 life-giving energy within us, and let it be a point of renewal and strength. Thank you for joining me. Satnam. Namaste.
If you haven't subscribed, please do. Also know that we have a Patreon and we are accepting supporters. Lowest tier is $5. That keeps things like this being made, helps support this path, this studio, these teachers. Thank you for watching.